Hello everyone, I'm Joseph Giunta, the music director and conductor of the Des Moines Symphony. For the second live stream concert performed by members of the Des Moines Symphony on the Live from the Temple series, I am pleased to once again show off the versatility of our musicians with a wide variety of instrumental combinations. The music on this program spans from 1748 to 1947, 1 year shy of 200 years, and displays the evolution of music through pieces of extraordinary uniqueness and imagination. Handel's entrance of the Queen of Sheba from his oratorio Solomon begins the program, featuring oboist Jennifer Wallenhouse and Sue Odom. The rhythmic drive, so apparent in the Baroque era, showcases the two oboes and strings. The royal quality of announcing something important sets the mood for this evening of celebration. Next, the strings will play a beautiful piece by African-American composer George Walker. Walker lived from 1922 to 2018 and was a man of many firsts. He was the first African-American man to win the Pulitzer Prize in Music in 1996. He was the first black graduate of the famed Curtis Institute of Music in 1945, and the first black musician to play in New York's Town Hall. He was also the first black man to solo with the Philadelphia Orchestra, and the first black recipient of a doctorate degree from the Eastman School of Music. His Lyric for Strings, written when he was only 24 years old, is a hauntingly beautiful tribute to his grandmother, who had died 1 year earlier. It is inspired by Samuel Barber's Adagio for Strings, written in 1936, who was a friend and classmate of Walker's from his Curtis Institute days. The piece has a fluidity and lyricism that is both nostalgic and hopeful, tender and somber. There are some gorgeous, lush harmonies that leave a lasting impression on our minds. Although Walker was a fine pianist, he had a lifelong fascination with stringed instruments. The piece is an outpouring of love that everyone can relate to when remembering a loved one. Vivaldi's Double Trumpet Concerto will feature Des Moines Symphony trumpet players Andrew Bishop and Andrew Klassen. I know you will be excited to hear them in one of the most popular works of Vivaldi's vast output. The piece is flashy and flamboyant throughout, featuring a strong sense of pulse and rhythm. There's a natural ebb and flow in both movements between major and minor. The trumpets, most often playing together, also add some interesting color to the string section. The piece is fun and brilliant and fanfare-like, and although the trumpet part might sound easy, I can assure you that it's very demanding and quite virtuosic. I knew the Dean of American Composers, Aaron Copland. He wrote a huge amount of music, and from the 1940s until his death in 1990, his music was performed throughout the world far more than any other American composer. Before Copland's music became known, most American composers' music sounded like European music. Copland created and developed an American sound, firmly rooted in American innovation, energy, and spirit. He wrote music about the American West, including rodeo and Billy the Kid. And in 1944, he was commissioned by his friend and classmate from the New School and famed dancer-choreographer Martha Graham to create an American-themed ballet. Appalachian Spring was born and led him to receiving the Pulitzer Prize in Music 1 year later. We will perform the original version, scored for 13 instruments. The story is about a young farm couple that is planning for their future, a future that is full of challenges. It becomes a parable about Americans conquering a new land. The music is in 8 sections, each describing a scene. It opens very slowly, introducing the characters one by one, The music proceeds to sudden bursts of energy, tenderness, and even has a revivalist scene full of square dancers and country fiddlers. The finale is calming and spiritual and features the famous Shaker tune Simple Gifts. The ending leaves the couple strong and quiet in their new home with appropriate chorale and prayer-like music, bringing the ballet to a close. Well, that's it for today's listening room. Thanks for watching, and I hope you'll all tune in on Thursday, November 12th at 7 p.m. for our live stream performance, a part of our new Live from the Temple series.